So now we're in chapter 11. So for chapter 11, we're going to discuss data structures. So we're introducing the Java collections framework. So we're going to be using list, set, and map to store and organize data without writing your own sorting algorithms, such as generic for type safety. It covers sorting with comparable and comparator, including lambda-based comparisons, along with hash set and tree set for managing weak and ordered collections. So now I'm going to hand it over to James.
Okay, so for public class sort mountain, they program the entry point with the static void, and they create and sort a list of mountains with the public void go. They create an array list to store mountain objects with list mountains with new array list, and they add mountain objects to the list. So here they have mountains.add, new mountain longs, and then 14255, and then they've got Albert and Castle and Maroon with different codes, and then they display the list in the order it was added, as entered with the system.out print in, and they sort mountains in alphabetically by name, and they display the sorted list with the system.out print in by name, and they've got the sort the mountains by height and tallest to shortest, and they display the short list. Then they've got the class representing a mountain, and then they've got the mountain name. It's a string name, and then the height in feet, and they've got the constructor to initialize the mountain's name and height with the mountain string name int height. This is the name, and this is the height, and then this returns a readable string representing for the mountain's override public string to string return to the name. So now I'll hand it over to Capella.
Okay, so it's my turn now. So what we have here, is static super. So as you can see here, we got package chapter 11 for extra work. So a simple superclass used to demonstrate the order that Java runs things in. So static initializer blocks versus constructors, and once a subclass exists, superclass versus subclass. So class static super is static initializer block. This runs exactly once per class, not once per object, and it runs the very first time the JVM loads this class into memory. So the first time you create a static super or a subclass of it, even if you create 10 static super objects, you only ever see super static block printed once across the whole program. So static system.out.print super static block, and then the constructor by contrast runs every single time you call a new static super. So if you create 3 objects, you'll see super constructor print 3 times, but super static block so only once before any of them. So static super system.out.print in, so super constructor. So that's pretty much what we have here. So yeah, go on to static tests. Package chapter 11, extra work, public class static tests, extend static super. So then you got license default.txt, then class.java.